In the heart of the bustling city of Hathmore, where shadows stretch long and whispers dart past like the distant rustle of wind, there lived a man named Elias Kane. By the light of day, Elias was an unassuming librarian at the city's grand library, always clad in plain attire and glasses that slightly slid down his nose. His life seemed as ordinary as any could be, with none half suspecting the supernatural secret he kept tucked away beneath his mild-mannered exterior. But as the sun dipped below the skyline, casting nebulous hues across the sprawling architecture, Elias transformed into something else entirely. A curse bestowed upon him as a child had sheltered him from the gaze of time and human understanding, granting him power over the darkest forces, shadows that moved at his command and whispered secrets only he could decode. However, Elias harbored no ill will towards the people of Hathmore. Instead, he wielded his powers for the singular purpose of challenging the real evil that roamed unnoticed, Brock Delano and his syndicate of deplorables. From trafficking to corruption, Brock's tendrils wrapped around every illicit corner of the city, choking it slowly of its peace and prosperity. Masked in shadows, Elias moved through the city like a phantom, unraveling the threads of Brock's empire one thread at a time. His powers allowed him to slip into the unseen corners, his mere presence turning the warm air cool, whispering calamity into the ears of the wicked men who followed Brock's command. Unseen, undetected, he became their nightmare, their worst fear. One particular night, Brock's men were planning to sabotage the city's primary water supply, a heinous act designed to elect fear and desperation among the citizens. Having heard through his shadows, Elias knew a decisive confrontation was inevitable. With the wind howling a lonesome tune, he descended upon them. A swirling battle of darkness ensued at the city's reservoirs. Brock's men, unaware of the source of their demise, flailed against the shadows that lived beyond their comprehension. Elias, silent but fierce, struck at their resolve, edging closer to Brock himself. In the final moments, as Brock frantically attempted to latch onto control, Elias rose from the shadows, clad not in malice, but in the grim determination of justice. With a voice as cold and resonant as winter's breath, he uttered, "Your reign of terror ends tonight." The dawn that followed saw the city still bathed in tranquility, oblivious to the harrowing battle waged in the darkness. Elias walked back into his ordinary life, the protector they would never know, hidden behind the guise of a simple librarian, ever watchful, while shadows awaited their next command.